Hello guys, Ross here again. Today we're going to be going on to episode 2 of the sports broadcast design package. Let's just jump in. Let's start with the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, last episode we tackled the New York Giants. Let's just hop right in. Let's see here. Let's bring all these out of the group. Let's zero everything out. Make sure it's dead centered. Honestly, we could probably just merge all these. Eagles. Okay, so we want backplate. Zero this out first. Okay, that. Let's create a green. Green bevel. Okay. And we're going to make this, add to new layer. Okay. Nice. That on there. All right, so let's start to create like a little template for these logos. This way I can show you guys how that is done. Uh, so you would create a connect and just put your curves in this connect, and then you can name this connect whatever would make sense for your curves. So for me, because it's only using one, this could be a template for a more simple logo. So I can just do main curve, and then I can just make an instance of this connect. And if I replace this curves here with any other curves, it will iterate throughout the whole pipeline. So here I can just create an instance. Let's go to outer bevel here. Center that up. And then do that. Then we just push this out more. Let's always look at the reference. Okay. Glass, green glass. That. Then let's put this, add to layer, fill. Let's go to these here. And you can kind of see where this is going. We are, that's not right. Maybe this one. Yeah. Oh, the pivot is all wrong. All right, let's redo this. Put this out here. center it. Then we can switch it out. Yep. Okay. Red glow. You need a green glow. Okay. Right click. Add to Philadelphia. I think this bevel is just an instance of the first one, if memory serves me right. So let's just create an instance. Okay. Actually, no, that's different. Okay. Actually, this whole thing is a bevel. All right, so let's hide this. Bring the curves back up. We need to create an outline. So let's go to curves here. Let's go to create outline. That should do. Not perfect, but equals outline. Okay. Let's switch this out. Okay. And we're going to create another bevel here. This one can be an instance. Yep. Okay. That, and we need one of these. Okay. That should just be the main curve, I think. It's going to be on the outline, yeah. I might need, let's test this out. I did that. Yeah, just on the outside. So that would work in there, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. And then spline, let's explode segments. We don't need the outer edges. Looks good. It's nice. Okay, and main curve. Let's center this first. We have to do the inner curve. Let's create an instance. Send that back. Green glass. No, not that one. This guy here. Then we have this piece. This is our final piece. Okay. I think this can also be the inner instance. Let's check it out. We just want to make sure the colors are looking good. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to adjust some of this glass. It's not looking like the green today. Yeah. Let's turn off post effects. I'm just doing that for the thumbnail. From yesterday's thumbnail. Alright, that is not looking like the green at all. Okay, let's go here. All those are looking, that should be green. Sure what these are. Okay. All right, let's go one by one. Wasn't there? I could have swore there was a green or a color I was changing with the reflection. This is definitely it. Why is none of the color changing? Let's go here. Let's go to the bevel first. I change this to gray, doesn't change color. Why are none of these colors changing? Okay, let's hide this. So we can focus on these colors. Focus on the back plate first. Yeah, that's the green. Okay. Outer bevel. Still the green. Outer edging. We can probably change this back to, so we want that to glow. Yep. Okay. Outer bevel. So far, so good. Still good. Still good. Okay, so it's literally just the glass that is having issues. Oh, that's why. We had the blue glass on it. Okay, so we can turn these back on. Do we want to up this a little bit? Or should we keep it? I guess for now we'll keep it dark. We can always go back and change it. Alright, save. Alright, so what I was doing here, let me up all this here. So whenever you are going to reuse a curve, instead of duplicating it, just put it into a connect and make an instance of that instead. Because then whenever you go back and you have to create an iteration of it, you just have to replace the curves you put in the connect, and it will update throughout your hierarchy. It's very useful when you have a lot more complicated logo structures. This one's pretty simple, so you probably could get away with not doing it, although it would get very tiring doing 32 teams or more if you're in college. But yeah, pretty much pick your poison when you have to do iterative work and go from there. All right, and I think the next logo is going to be the most difficult, because it is not just words, it is a eagle. Move these up. Rather keep this in 0, 0 space. Okay, let's hide my lights again. Zero this out. I think I need that, yeah, okay. Let's spline, split segments. It's all out. All right, how do we want to build this? All right, so this is definitely going to be the back plate. Some copies on this. Okay, good. Okay. I feel like there's copies. What is this? Is this nothing? Okay. Okay, so there are overlaps, but they are different. Oh boy, this is going to be a complex logo, but welcome to the ride of sports logos. Some are going to be super simple, some are going to be a pain in the ass. All right, let's just jump right in. All right, so we want to keep the same structure as the other logos, where the back is solid and the front is what has all the dimension to it. So let's just jump right in there. Backplate, let's grab the backplate here. Okay. At this point, this logo, you're not going to be able to template it, it's too complicated. So what we can do is just drop that in there. I'm going to be a little bit more, going to separate my layers more until I'm ready with all the different parts. Alright, so we're going to create a copy of this, bring it back to 0, 0 space. And we want these two. So spline mask, put these both in there. Okay. Let's get the bevel. This one. Okay. Bevel. Yeah. We're going to create a white bevel. Okay. All right, and we're going to need these curves again. Let's zero out these. So we don't need this one anymore. We need these two. Bevel, white, green. Okay. Center all these out. Put this in here. Why is it? There we go. Center these out. And on this one, probably lower this. Yeah, that looks good. figure out where we're going to put those outlines. Probably put them on this one for the green. Okay. And the next one can be fully black. That could be the center base. So the outer, this is the inner. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Alright, this is where it's going to get a little bit more complicated because we're going to, for the eagle's face, I think that's where we have the more extruded parts. So this face here, I think that that's where we start to mold everything together. Alright, let's try it first before we commit. Let's do the beak. It's the beak. Copy. It could probably be all the way out, honestly. You know, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. So let's do it for the others. We can honestly put all of these in here. Then let's do a connect. Go. Oh, there's the one more. This piece here. That piece. That could be another, because those two glasses look very similar, so that needs to be a center base. Oh. Center base, white, black. And okay. White. Most likely gonna have to fine tune this, but I'll do that once we get everything situated. Okay. We need the eye. Let's get the spline mask. Things in here, go. There it is. All right, and we need this one. It's the eye. Take another center and green. Put that there for now. Eye first. That further in. All right, we need the black next. Unless that was the black, because this should be green. Yeah, this was the green. And this, actually, yeah, that's it. Okay. So let's create a spline mask. It's like and or intersect. I can probably just honestly just do that. Yeah, that works. All right, let's organize this a little bit. That. is a bevel. Okay. That looks nice. Okay. We need these. That can be this edge here. It's going to be one of these. Probably this one. I'll take a wild guess. Now, do we want it on that green part? Do we want it here? Yeah, we probably want it on the green. Be more visible. Yeah. All right, and we need this one. I can select it. There we go. We want this one. Let's try this one here. Yep. And then we're going to take this, and we are going to push it back to here. Save. Primary. All right, let's see what this looks like. This needs to be more green. We're good on the curves. We're gonna need anything extra. A simple cubic, will that help? Yeah, that helped. These can probably be smaller on this one. Let's see if I can darken this a little bit. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. So I can probably go to transmission. And a little bit less than the subsurface. Honestly, I don't think we need any subsurface, but we'll keep it. I just want it to darken just a little bit. Just so it's a little bit. Did metal do it? Oh, metal does it. Yeah, metal does the trick. 0.6 is a good number. I just wanted a little bit more separation between the white and the gray. Probably do the same thing we did with this one. Let's put that cubic. Yeah, that's looking better. Oh, it should be the green glass, not the bevel color. Yeah. Be gray. This part here isn't reading very well. Maybe just on that angle. Because like this right here is pretty strong. This reads well. straight on reads well too. All right, we can leave it here for now, and we can adjust later if we need to. Yeah, this pretty much wraps up the modeling stage. Episode 3 will be yeah, maybe like a helmet. I think that'll be a good one, good asset to do. And after that, it's tackling some scenes, some transitions, some front ends, some end stamps, and we'll be right in the middle of it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for episode 3. Thank you. Have a good day.